Hello, good evening everybody, Grail, welcome back to Tainted Grail, the Fall of Avalon. Shall we jump in? Let's jump in. Man, that music is kick-ass, isn't it? Just one moment. Okay, shall we go? So last episode, we made our way through the Fort of the Red Priests. Now we are in some sort of cavernous underground tunnels, ruins of an ancient race called the Fort Dwellers that King Arthur and his people defeated. We're approaching what appears to be a statue called a menhir that either causes the weirdness to be or keeps the weirdness away. Not sure. Judging by the architecture of the statues and what we can see in this place, I think the Fort Dwellers were maybe not the most accommodating of peoples. Brother Hugo's diary. Brother Hugo was a guy who discovered, who was sent to discover what the statue was all about, right? Men here. The question remains, is there any significance to this menhir having 3 arms, not 4? How could we examine it without touching it? Poor brother Abe touched it with his bare hands and vanished as though he never existed. Shocked, the Pope forbade anyone from touching it again. Still, I hear it whispering my name. I know I should report it, but I don't want to. Someday, I'll answer its call and claim it was Kai, even if it wasn't. I need to know. So there's a voice emanating from the statue, and if you touch it, you disappear. And it looks like we're supposed to touch it. So interesting, many statues have 4 arms, but this one's got 3. Why 3? Because one got chopped off? Why is there a skeleton face though? Alright, well, we're not gonna get any answers by sitting around here. Let's see what happens. The Fort Dwellers can create things from the weirdness through... Whoops. Oh, are we actually in... Sorry, I thought this was a lock screen. Looks like a painting. We're in a different realm. The realm where the weirdness is, there's... That looks like a statue, doesn't it? Arms reaching out. That's definitely a statue for you. Guy with his arms out. Is this like some sort of weird dream realm? Look at the sky, it's all weird. Everything's floating. Buildings are in stasis of either being demolished or half-formed. There's a light in that tower right over there. So Brother Abe must have been transported to this location, right? Maybe we'll find him, I'm presuming he's dead or... Oh. I think we found Brother Abe. Don't worry, it's all good. How did he die? So close to where he came out too. What killed him? Is there a threat? Is he just sitting here and he just died, or did that thing fall on top of him? I think he just sat here and rested and... No, maybe got crushed by that. Who knows? Rest in peace, Brother Abe. Let's see if our sneaking increases if we crouch walk. That should indicate if there's any enemies about. What is this place? Is this some sort of weird depiction of...
It's not here.
Whatever that sound was, it's in a language I don't understand. Stranger. Somebody's... Is that the voice that was calling out from the statue? Has to be, right? Looks like we're going inside there. Everything's twisted. This is probably affected by the weirdness, I'd imagine. Let's take a look at these, whatever these are. Statues or petrified beings. They got massive heads. Kind of like if the depiction of the baby, right? With a massive head and torso, weak limbs. What's up with the glowing eyes? You look like you're in despair. Look at the skull. There's dents in there. Like the people who are affected by Red Death. Are these people depictions of people after they've been affected and lost their minds? Yeah, he's sitting there forlornly like we've seen some of the prisoners in the keep. Are these the four dwellers? I wonder if those four-armed statues are reflections of themselves or reflection of whatever deity they follow. Looks like he's telling us to go this way. Is that Latin or something? Yeah, that's definitely a face. Whose face? Why are there faces and large statues? Looks like he's kind of shoving this platform we're on away. Would love to find out what's informing the structure of this place. Yeah, I think they're aware that we're coming because kind of random for him to just be speaking. Whoa. Okay, let's go back. The game doesn't like us being here. Oh god. Okay, probably let's not do that. Okay, we can still use our magic. It's not really affecting the landscape or anything.
Gift. Peace. Fear. Not.
He's going to gift us peace and is telling us not to be afraid. How do you know we're coming? Are we in another realm or is this like in our head? Ooh, sneak just went up. Guess he's close then. Another portal. Actually, there's a lot of greenery. Well, not a lot, but it's more greenery here than elsewhere. Why is that? Can't harvest anything. Not sure what that's supposed to be. Game has suddenly taken a very mystical turn. Okay, let's check out this portal. Oh, it's not a portal. Is this the voice?
I've been waiting a long time for someone to find me. Are you here to help me leave this place?
That's a very noticeable voice. Who are you?
I wish I could answer. I cannot remember. I know I am not complete. I remember I once knew who I was at some point, but I do not anymore. I just am.
He's not complete. What does that mean? That he's lost all... Well, clearly he's lost all his memory. So, is this supposed to be like his mind or soul? Or at least part of his mind or soul, if he doesn't remember anything, right? Because if it's his soul or mind, he would know who he was. But he doesn't. Or does it mean he's not complete because he doesn't have a body? What is this place?
I do not know. I think it is some kind of prison, deep in the weirdness.
Ah. That would explain why everything's so chaotic, right? That's what pretty much what the weirdness is. Now, who would be able to go deep into the weirdness and prison this person? And is this guy a good guy or a bad guy? Because he doesn't know if he's good or bad. So, if this goes how I think it's going to go, we're going to end up freeing him. Is that a good thing or a bad thing? I mean, he won't be able to answer this. Why are you here?
And you? Why are you here?
Question for a question. He didn't answer. I was transported here by a morbid statue.
Are men here? That would explain the weirdness surrounding us. But walk with me. Let's find out together, now that I'm free.
beyond. So he knows what a menhir is. Interesting. And apparently we freed him by just talking to him. That doesn't sound right. We didn't do anything apart from approach him. Is he linked to us somehow? Although this looks a bit different. He's no longer brightly... Let's just press beyond.
I remember arriving on the shores of Avalon. That was the beginning of everything. But there were doubts and questions. How does it feel to leave your homeland behind? To keep moving forward, even though every step takes you into the unknown? The Four Dwellers quickly made it clear to us. If we wanted to call this place home, we'd have to fight for it, down to the last drop of blood.
Sorry, I thought we were in like a cutscene or something. So the Four Dwellers... So we're talking to the individual who was among King Arthur's retinue, or group of people who first escaped from the homelands to come to Avalon, right? And the Four Dwellers basically said, nah, fuck, kill or be killed. And it looks like they got killed. Or at least temporarily by all appearances killed. Are they Four Dwellers coming back? And what is the Red Death? Is that linked? I don't think it's linked because the Red Death was in their homelands they were escaping from to Avalon. So that might be a separate thing. Maybe the Red Death is mixing with the weirdness, mutating and changing or increasing in its potency or whatnot. Whoops. At least now we know what happens if you fall off our ledge. Evasion increased. Some fighting going on. Can't quite get a look. It must be between humans and Four Dwellers, right? There's a ship. Some giant lifting something. There's an arch thing for Monster Hunter Wilds. There's a shiny blue thing. I think that's where we need to go next. I'm trying to get into the habit of dashing more. Unfortunately, there doesn't appear to be any loot around in this place. I wonder where it's geographically located anywhere. Trapped in the weirdness, it said, but the weirdness might exist in some sort of meta plane or limbo also. Trying to see. No, I can't see properly. I want to look at what the Four Dwellers look like. I want to know if they have like 4 arms. What is happening down there isn't much impressive. Beyond. Should I
In the end, we won the war. Merlin stole the sacred flame of the Four Dwellers and ignited the menhirs, driving away the mist and clearing the nights of weirdness. It was the first time we uncovered the secrets hidden within the menhirs.
Ah, so Merlin stole the sacred flame, ignited the menhirs which drove the weirdness away. So the fort dwellers were living with the weirdness, maybe even using it. I think one of the cutscenes said something about that, but it was too quick. There's a menhir again, with the skeleton features. So the fort dwellers were linked or adapted to the weirdness somehow. So that puts another point into the fact that Merlin didn't create the menhirs. They actually just used it. Some sort of village or town. Probably die if we go down there, right? What happened to Merlin? So I think we're actually with King Arthur, right? He's speaking about Merlin in quite a familiar way. So is this King Arthur's soul that's been imprisoned? We know he died ages ago, I think. When they first got here, right? Unless he's immortal or not. Who imprisoned him here? Who would imprison King Arthur? See if blue thing. Portal. So somehow we were able to, humanity was able to defeat the fort dwellers. Who could use weirdness. Let's go beyond.
Still, the land of Avalon honored our toil. It soaked up our sweat, our suffering, and our blood. In time, it rewarded us. Here in Avalon, we were given the chance to create great things. Camelot, the eternal castle, the capital of all humankind, was meant to be a symbol of that.
Yeah, I guess it didn't quite work out, did it? So, did you notice a sneak went up? There are enemies about us, close by. Something's changed. Should probably create a new save. Well, that didn't quite work. Maybe I should just jump. Yeah, jumping, yeah. Should learn to jump. What is happening here? What's this a depiction of? Are you reaching out, or are you chained?
We left the homelands to survive. The plague had consumed everything we once knew. We thought we'd escaped it, but the Red Death returned like a spectre to haunt us. Once again, it began to devour our home.
Okay, so the Red Death came back within his lifetime. Do I need to be worried right now? We're just gonna play it safe. Probably save would be a good option. Okay, I doubt we'll be able to enter any buildings. What caused our sneak to go up? That's... oh, hold on. That guy is just standing there with a sword. Who's that guy? Oh, look at the eye. It's raised. Oh, that's nothing. Shut it. Oh, look at that. Red Death infected. Why can we fight these guys in this? I guess it's not a dreamscape. I think I missed on all of those. Can't loot them. I'm enjoying the fighting with this, but dashing about is really fun. But only because we're playing in normal mode. I'd imagine it'd be stressful if you're playing on the most hardest difficulty. I'm gonna just make a save again so we don't repeat that. Jeez, just look at that. like where there were two, there's bound to be more, right? Is that them? Shoot. Okay. So we can handle up to at least two, maybe three, as long as we can get rid of one of them quickly enough. Skin tone seems to be calcified, right? Turning to rock. So this must be from Arthur's point of view, maybe. What he experienced or what his place was like when he was ruling. I presume this guy is Arthur. Could be one of the Knights of the Round Table. But I don't think so. I feel like this place is all a memory mixed in with some other stuff. Is that a sword on a flag? Probably Excalibur, right? What is this place? Is that a motif of Excalibur? Got a red jewel in the middle. Did the flags have a red jewel? Doesn't look like it. You'll encounter members of many different factions. Whoa.
Niflheim, Muspelheim, Is, Oberfäller, Linie, Jotunskaber, Esai, Dino, Gagab, Niflheim, Muspelheim, Is, Oberfäller, Linie, Jotunskaber, Esai, Dino, Gagab, Niflheim, Muspelheim, Is, Oberfäller, Linie, Jotunskaber, Esai, Dino, Gagab, Niflheim, Muspelheim, Is, Oberfäller, Linie, Jotunskaber, Esai, Dino, Gagab, Niflheim, Muspelheim, Is, Oberfäller, Linie, Jotunskaber, Esai.
Oh, awaken thee, once and future king.
Wow, what a cutscene. The knight said we'll meet again when I find a way out of the island. Dude, we're not even... I don't know where we are. This looks like some sort of H.R. Geiger stuff. So, looks like were those druids resurrecting him back? I don't think he was a good guy when he came back. Did he come back or is he back? That's all blood, right? They mixed blood with some black goo. I wonder what that was. Telling us to go there. Symbol of a sword. Excalibur.
I am his will, the fire that bends the world to his command.
Leave. Okay, we can't do something with that. Looks like we need to channel some blood towards that, towards this. Somehow. Same thing with this. Oh, each of them have a different doorway. Look, ours is open. These are closed. We've got knight statues linking everything. What the heck is this? Looks like some sort of organic orifice containing blood, right? That'll release the blood, it'll go down here, straight across. This is not going to work. Who created this? This must have been after he passed away, right? Is this where the blood is being pumped in from? All the way down to create this pool? Ooh, what is that? Some sort of warped angelic cherub statue? You are the shield.
I am his oath, the weight of duty that shields the faithful.
Okay, so we need to unlock Excalibur, the shield. And why is this one different? Interesting. This one's closed off or broken. So is this. Whose blood is all this? His crown?
I am his burden, the man beneath the myth.
Here we go. Now we can take a look. Okay, that's shimmering. That's gushing out blood. And black goo. Energizing this. What is this? Can't see a symbol. An eye. Maybe his mind? So I'm presuming his armor is up above, and that's him lying there in the goo, right? He's not actually in the statue? Or is that supposed to be the lady in the lake? I don't think that's the lady in the lake. Is that even a lady, or is that a lady? I have to see. Maybe it's a lady. I think it's him. That looks like a man's face, doesn't it? Excuse me, sir. Can I jump? Nope. Alright, we tried.
I am his hunger, the craving for what was beyond reach.
Oh, bind the soul to the stone. Okay, so his soul has been split apart into pieces. All the other pieces related to each item. So we have to find each part of his soul, come back in, bind him to resurrect him fully, right? Should we be doing that? We can't really do anything.
I am the price paid for touching the unreal.
Oh, I see. It's just a visual indicator we've unlocked this, right? Oh no, we can touch it.
He was the hand that reached beyond knowing, the seeker who dared cross the boundary, the dreamer who glimpsed the shape of what could be. He was the hand that reached beyond knowing, the seeker who dared cross the boundary, the dreamer who glimpsed the shape of what could be.
Cool. I don't suppose we can go back, can we? Nope.
Yes. I can see through the mist, but it's still all so unclear. I've dreamt of countless deaths for such a long time. Yes, it's time to wake. I am Arthur Pendragon. I led humans to Avalon shores. I built the great halls of Camelot. Thank you for bringing me here. I believe I owe you, young one.
It's an honor, my king.
I appreciate it. But let us leave decorum and honors for times of leisure. For now, we need to make way for Avalon. I have to see my kingdom again. I trust you'll accompany me. Or would you rather stay in this wretched place?
Why were you imprisoned here? He probably doesn't know that. Do you know what this place even is?
I am not sure. Yet I learned to be grateful of fortunate outcomes, even if they come unexpected. It seems to be a place located between life and death. Or maybe a place that can defy death. But why was it created? By whom and when? These I'm unable to answer.
Why were you imprisoned here?
Trust me, I wish I knew. I remember death, then darkness, a terrible loneliness, ages upon ages of solitude, and these are all the details I have. Perhaps, in time, I'll remember more. But that's enough questions for now. Let us walk together and see the kingdom forged so long ago. After years of struggle, my people in Avalon finally live in peace and prosperity. I must see the legacy of the Age of Conquest with my own eyes. My Camelot in all its glory. What is happening? No!
He can't maintain his form?
I see now. I am not whole. You have only freed a part of me. I'm not strong enough. For now, I will have to journey by your side until my strength returns. I'll see the world through your eyes. In return, I'll lend you what strength I have.
It's an honor.
You are a surprising acquaintance, and it will be a pleasure to travel with someone of your disposition. And since it seems that fate has bound us together, let us make the best of it. Seeing my legacy through the eyes of another, a true picture of Avalon, not one crafted specifically for the king, may prove to be an interesting experience.
That sounds like a very reasonable idea. Let's make way for Avalon then. Prepare to be disappointed.
Oh, what an adventure this will be.
A new quest. World to win. King Arthur asked me to find more pieces of his soul in order to bring him back. Sure thing. Oh, now we can go back. So this is a place between life and death, or a place where death can't reach him. So we saw in the cutscene he died on his throne, so somebody must have captured his soul. Oh, this is a black goo, isn't it? That's immersion breaking. I had to actually build that. Oh, hold on. Just realized. This statue has 4 arms. Like the menhirs. Hey, agility is going up because you can't jump up. Ah, so close. So far. A female 4-handed statue. Is somebody utilizing 4-dweller knowledge or technology to bring him back? He said he experienced countless deaths. So has he been resurrected more times and just doesn't recall. Four arms and some detached wings or some such. Okay, we gotta look out for more things with four arms. So that's 4 dweller stuff. So many questions. Let's go look for answers. Maybe it's the 4 dwellers imprisoned him. Maybe they're not gone. Maybe they're still around. Then you just go, King Arthur. I have no idea what happened. Now where are we? Wait, what was that? Oh, ring of protection? How cool. We need to be a bit more observant. Increase armor by 1. More stamina or more armor? We also have this. Hold on. We have some food stuff in our autofill slot. Cabbage rolls. Can I put something else? Do we have more of something? 9 health over 30 seconds. $21. Let's use this. Oh, potions. Yeah, let's put where's our mana potion? This one. There's a health potion. Small health potion plus 1. 28 health. 20 health. Oh. What are you? Increases movement speed by 20% for 20 seconds. Cool. We need to craft more potions. So how do we use the potions? Press the left arrow key. Oh, I see. Cool. And then just press square. They gave us a ring of protection for a reason. Soul fragments. You have unlocked your first soul fragment. From now on, you can safely enter the weirdness and interact with various machinery left behind by the four dwellers. Additionally, the power of King Arthur has healed you from Red Death. What? King Arthur has the power to heal Red Death? You can safely enter the weirdness and interact with various machinery left behind by the four dwellers. Oh. Oh yeah, look at that. Our face. Wait, hold on. Yeah, look. We're not. Tunic. And the other one was a robe, right? Breast priest robe. I think we like the tunic better. How cool. call this? What do we call this? Leaving Asylum. Any more goodies? Okay, this is that gateway. We came, or actually went this way, right? Initially, I think. So this stuff is all weirdness. And the four dwellers used it to block areas off. Interesting. Are there more people? Do they respawn back? Guess not. Alright, let's give this a shot. Look at this. Oh God. What happened? We clipped through. What have I done? At least I can jump. Unfortunately, we can't jump any higher than this. Okay, let's not do that again. Remember, the game's AA, not AAA. And even AAA games have their glitches. So I'm not going to be too harsh on that. Look, sneak increase, there's somebody here. Got a thumb. Careful. Oh my, there's a giant. There are giants. You know, we saw those big massive statues holding up those platforms? I thought that was somebody's fever dream, but I don't think that's true. I think it might be real. How many? Oh, there's more than one. What do they look like? I don't think they have heads. Well, they have heads, but they... Looks like the skull is shattered through, you see that? Where the face should be, it's just a gaping hole. They don't seem to have seen us. Are they just constantly doing this for centuries? Over and over? Look at that, more skulls. I think the four dwellers might not be good peoples. A culture of I think they have a very death focused culture. What are you? Are you just there to generate light? Or is that some sort of stasis field of some kind? So yeah, I think we're pretty much given that whoever resurrected King Arthur is using Fordula technology to do so. We didn't miss anything, did we? This case. You saw those pools of blood, and those tendrils were in the pool. Look at this. Am I going the wrong way? Going the wrong way. Let's see if we can get a sneak up. What's that glowing thing in the middle? It's dead set in the middle. Kind of like the weird stuff we just picked up. But larger. What is that? Some sort of sprite. Okay, interact with the wall, not this. Is that just a light? Not harming us or anything. We created the Titans, for we need their work. Guard the peace of the working Titans, for without them we would not have power within our walls. Oh, Four Dwellers created the Titans, so they're basically machines. And that's, they're creating the light source and power, right? By turning that thing away from Tuathan. Only the power of what is underground allows us to reach where the weirdness does not. Away from Tuathan. Is Tuathan the capital or the place where the weirdness is? So the weirdness isn't everywhere. It has a limit, a border. Even when we leave, the Titans will not stop working. It is how they were created. With their power, one day, we will manage to learn what lies beyond the sea. What sea? What are you trying to learn? So they created the Titans. Okay, so now we know what they are and what the purpose is. We must abandon the vision, because what is beyond the sea came to us, and we do not want it. We must leave to defend ourselves. They are coming. The Titans will stay. I wonder, from beyond the sea, is that where beyond the seas where the humans are? And they came to them, right? Arthur and his people escaped the homeland to come to here. And their four dwellers realized, looking at them, that they were no business or whatsoever with them. Interesting. I'm presuming that's what's happened. They were looking to see what was beyond the sea. If it's just us. Then war happened. I'm gonna save a game. You don't put something big glowing without a reason. That looks like a boss area, look. Can't even go back up. There's a big massive chain over here. But it's not holding anything. Where are you? Above us? Okay, let's try to avoid that. We'll take everything else first. Okay, white button's actually growing here, that's a good sign. Even the stones are glowing with weirdness. I don't suppose we can mine them. Nope. What the? I knew it. What? King's power. Soul fragments grant you a measure of King's power. King Arthur's power. Activate a soul fragment with right trigger to experience temporary effects such as increased damage or slowed time. Rest at a bonfire and select the appropriate option to recharge the King's power. Bonfires. Interesting. So we can only use this once, huh? What are you gonna do? Throw a rock, but you can't throw it behind this pillar. Can I cheese you? No way. No way. I'd like to try the King's power, but let's get him down to quarter health if we can by cheesing. Then we check out what the King's power is once we get our mana back. I mean, it's not cheesing, it's using... Oopsie. I wonder, can I get my health back? Too far away? Too far away. You know what? Let's get his health back. Sorry, get his health down. And then we go leech his health. And use power. Right trigger, you said, right? Did we get him? I think we got him. By Jove. Oh, didn't mean to eat. Need to put that down. Oh well. At least we get a health back. So what happened? Journal. giant sentinel. Forged by the fort dwellers, the sentinel is a towering construct, a forgotten remnant of a fallen empire, mindlessly guarding abandoned secrets. Its massive frame of stone and crystals looms like a living mountain, every movement resonating with the weight of the land itself. A single strike from its colossal fists can crush careless trespassers, while its crystalline claws slice through armor and stone with ease. It knows no fear, no mercy, only the eternal command to protect, ensuring that whatever lies beneath the ruins remains sealed from the world above. Cool. Rest in peace. What secrets are you guarding apart from the way up? We'll take some of that, thank you. Anything else? I guess the fort dwellers don't believe in secret chests or loot or anything like that. Cool. Got a lot of lore out of this place. Let's bounce. Now we're gonna take us. The druids have been almost completely too quick. Alright. Guess we made it to that side of the island. We need to find our friend, Mr. Knight. Milkweed. I wonder when we can level up. We need to... Did we get us like a notification? Is that? No, that's not mineable. So we got a couple of paths. There's a statue we need to check out over to the right. So let's use that as a landmark so we know we need to go that way. So let's go check out this way. The path to the left, there's a boat. Probably to get off this island. Is that where our friend is? Is more lootable? Yes. Are there any enemies in this place? I'm presuming that's our friend, right? Looks like he's got a bow on the back. So we'll leave that that pathway last. Sneak is increasing. There's that. Right, let's not get sidetracked. Sage, need that for healing potions. Drink. So we got a shovel. Are they dig? I'm presuming there's a dig spot, but doesn't necessarily has to mean that there is one. Wait a minute. What's that wooden thing? Maybe we can go around. And up. Somebody's living here. No idea what that symbol means. Maybe it belongs to a factional group. Whoever left it doesn't seem to be around. Wind chimes or dream catchers. Small bucket. Ooh, look at this. Hermit's diary, coin and a health potion. Hermit's diary, 2nd of Hawthorne, moon 621. I have roamed Avalon too long. No son of my brothers, no messages at our meeting point. Could I truly be the last druid? 13th of Oak Moon, 621. I tried hiding near Connaught. The people there seemed honourable and didn't fall for lies about us. But the red priest appeared there too, forcing me to flee again. My bones can't endure much more. 9th of Vine Moon, 621. Thanks to Hob in the sunken village, I reached the Island Asylum. They never suspected druid here. Hob didn't even blink when I asked for help. 6th of Willow Moon, 626. 5 years later, my days are ending, but those red fools never found me. It's been lonely, but my cave became home. I feel this is my last entry. I hope my brothers would see this hiding spot as a last prank on Avalon, worth every moment. So the druids are being hunted by the red priests. Interesting. Why would the red priests want to hunt them? To prevent them, or for the knowledge? Or prevent them from interfering in something? Okay, that didn't take us up above. Yes, more sage. Come on, let me... There you go. Okay, there's a buddy right over yonder. I can wait. How do I get across to that? Maybe loop round. Can I jump and dash? Nope. Definitely not. Alright, we'll come around, see if there's a way around. Or we could just do this. Probably not, no. Hey, we could do with some high agility. Okay, statue that way. Let's go this way. Oh, that's the way we came out. So how do we go up and above? It's not as forgiving as the Elder Scrolls when it comes to climbing. Or maybe he spoke too soon. Yeah, I don't think this is the way. And we didn't miss any other path up from here, did we? No, must be some other way. I wonder where the hermit died. Where his body might be. Alright, let's stop messing about. See a crashed boat. While we're above, we might as well pay this statue a visit. Actually, we can probably just come up here, right? One sec. Oh. This doesn't look promising. Maybe we should go back up. Oh look, you can see him walking about doing stuff. Very immersive. What are you? You look like a human statue, right? Not a four dweller. You only got 2 arms. Or 1. Sage. Feathers. Essence of the wind. Increased dash speed for 10 seconds. Oh god. Okay, yeah, I think somebody placed him over here. Weird way to die. Broken broadsword. Carnation. Is there any note about who this person is? Okay, I think we got everything here, right? I don't think we can climb that. Right, let's go down. Oh, hold on a second. Moonshine. A dead body? What is that? Hold on. I want to check out where the boat is, but let's quickly grab whatever this guy's got. Rest in peace. Oops. He's got nothing. That just rocks? We'll check out the water in a sec. Let's go back. Right, where do you take us? Look at this. Is that Red Priest? Letter to the Prior. Venerable Prior, I have left my post at the Island Asylum to deliver alarming news. My brothers have lost their senses, their souls tainted by a voice that is not the word. I have proof. The voice that is not the word. Did Prophet Kai's teachings ever command us to subject her followers to torture while fighting to heal their bodies and souls? Were we not to seek cure for the plague rather than indulge in the dark powers of the weirdness? Please examine this appeal. Surely you do not compose it, nor do I recognize the phonetic seal. Someone is corrupting our brothers, attempting to silence the true word. I bring this letter in evidence to you, hoping for a just response. Brother Leon. Oh, he was one of the good ones. The word, new quest added. We shall deliver your letter to the Prior. Rest in peace. Somebody killed him before he got very far. Probably the Red Priests, right? So the Red Priests are being compromised by an outside agency. Dear Pelt. That makes more sense. And they're hearing a voice. And the voice is coming from the men here too, but I thought that was King Arthur, but maybe it wasn't. Maybe there's another agent. Whoa, hold on. Is this what a dig site looks like? So we can look for partially obscured grid. Coin purse. Lockpicks. One lockpick. Mana potions. Cool. Look at that. Look at that. Probably time to save. Oh, I don't like the fact that it auto-equips this tool once you use it. Oh, there's some wrecks on that side. How many? 2 of them. Is that our first bonfire? Okay, swimming confirmed. Can't see any chests or anything. What are you? Give us all your goodies. I would, however, like to find a place where we can either stash our stuff or find a merchant. Silk hat. Sorry for your loss. Flame resin. Coats your weapon with a flame spell. Cool. Let's cook. Recipes. What can we cook? Can't cook that. Can't cook that. Can't cook that. Should just use random. Might as well. I like the design of this place. Seems rather empty. Wait. Who's here? Nothing? There's another islandy thing right over yonder. Okay, we got a way up. Another dig site. Now we're talking. Oh, we just gotta... Okay, press it. Poison splash concoction, burning splash, chilling, iron throwing knives. Okay, probably won't use them, but we have options. I feel like we should go explore these islands. Hard to see. I like the generous with the underwater stuff, for you being able to breathe and stuff. Okay, now we're getting into difficulties. Okay, anything here? I have a feeling the answer is no. Oh, nothing. If we're on top of that. Let's check out this one, big one right over here. How far can we go, do you think? this is not going to end well for us. Any underwater sections? Cave, tunnel? Nope. Can't see anything at all. Hang about. Is that another rock? Yeah, it is. What is that? See that little curve? Is that a... Oh wait, is that a fort? I think it is. Probably don't want to go there just yet. I'm presuming when we meet our friend, he's going to take us there. We're going to break the game. Okay, I think we're done exploring this little... Well, you know, they can put secrets anywhere. Who's to say which one of these rocks might have it? Come on. Give us something. Dude, I'm literally standing right on top of you. Alright, I can confirm there appears to be no reason to be swimming around these rocks. Hold on, is that a passageway? Nope. It looks like they didn't have time to put anything in here. No weeds, sea stuff, nothing. Right, let's go back to where we left off. Which was where exactly? Wait a minute. Okay, forget that. This way, right? We saw some shipwrecks up ahead. Let's go look for those. Maybe we get lucky, who knows. Okay, there's that boat. There's a way up. We'll come back. Where were those shipwrecks? Do you remember? Was it back further away? Hold on. Who am I even talking to myself? I think they were further back this way, right? No? Yes, yes. There it is. There's a big massive one right over here. Okay, maybe we get something good, maybe we get nothing. Moment of truth. You're a big fish. I mean, a big ship. Doesn't look like it. Nothing. Don't worry, this is just half a ship. There's a boat right over here too. Hey, wonderful. Nothing. Okay, went that a ways. Hold on, found a chest. Okay, there's something. Catch your breath. Coin ale wood. Lovely. See? Okay, so maybe it's the big ships that give you loot. Oh, there's more. Coin lockpick. And health potion and a deer pelt and a pearl necklace. Archer's ring. Range attacks by 15%. That is cool. We got a blue item. Increases range damage by 15% ring. Now, my question is magic considered a ranged option or not? I'm presuming that's definitely for bows, but can we technically qualify? Okay, this has been very fruitful. Got a really good item. Is there another? Looks like there's another shipwreck right over that side. Let's go. We haven't missed anything else, have we? There. Okay. If this turns out to have more loot, then we know what landmarks we're looking for in water to go after. Look, we were... How big was this ship? Broken broadsword again. Somebody killed him pirates then, yeah? Stabbed him in the back. and save a game. Easy. Coin, Keeper's Vigor, Aspiring Warrior Amulet, Novice Amulet. Cool. Increases movement speed by 20%, increases physical damage by 1. Spell power by 5%. Now we're talking. Catch your breath, dude. Thank you so much. Is there more? No, I don't think so. I think that's all she wrote. Okay, large shipwrecks, we go exploring. Got it. Now, which way do we go back? This way. Come on, let's go. We just got to explore area to the left now. I think we should be able to do a loop and we're done. Okay, made it. And we missed those too. Perfect. Oh, we came from this side, right? Yep. And we go up here. Right, where's that ring? Increases physical... Oh, this is our first amulet. It's not a ring. Yeah, equip that. Novice amulet, spell power. Oh, 2 amulets. Oh, we'll equip this one. 5% is going to be beneficial for us. You won't be. We're not going to be using two-handed. So cool though. Lovely. Now we're kitted out. 5% more powerful. Oh, this is going to take us to the place we were trying to reach, right? I wonder if this is the old hermit who set all this up. Coin, lockpicks, lovely. Empty. Now we're the hermit. Rest in peace. This is the place we were trying to get off. Wonderful. So I think we've done a complete loop, right? No, because we didn't double back on him. 1 second, can I just bypass you? Be right back, just taking a little walk. Taking some fresh air. Where do you go? Nowhere. What you see? Nothing. Who are you? Nobleman's boots. Fisherman's tunic. Shovel. We'll take it until we get over encumbered. We can always sell the duplicates. So you came here looking for treasure, dude? No. You got shipwrecked here, didn't you? And you couldn't, I'm not sure why you died here, but tough luck. So we picked up some silk hood earlier, didn't we? Silk hat. One armor, one armor. Oh, can't even see it. One second. It was under gameplay, wasn't it? Aha. That's a silk hat? Can I turn my character? No. I mean... why not? Same armor, slightly heavier boots. Matches the hat. So yeah, let's put that on. What else? Fisherman's tunic. Red priest tunic. One armor. Same weight. Yeah, I think so. Religious shirt. Ooh, that's kind of cool looking actually. Ragged peasant dress. Oh, we have a worn out leather too if we wanted to go for that look. Same 0.9 but in weight but one armor. But in that case, I mean this is less, but it's cleaner looking. But this is pretty cool too. Oh, we got 101 of weight out of 110. Okay, we might have to drop some stuff later. reached our limit. Yeah, cool. Look at us. You don't want to mess with us. You don't know what you're going to get. Right. Is there any reason to go around? I'm gonna say no, because it looks like we're coming back to that big massive rock, right? And this is the same exact place we checked out earlier. Yeah, I think we're done. If there's any things we missed, not much we can do about it now. Ah, there's our old friend, the wreck. Hold on, recheck. Yeah, nothing. Okay, let's bounce. I'm sure most people were out of this island tutorial area by now. Probably well into the main story. Not us though, not us. That's not how we roll. Further along? There he is. Did we not grab you? Pretty sure we've... Do things come back that fast? No, maybe not. Maybe we didn't check that out. Okay. Hello, my friend. Caradoc. Smoking a pipe, are we? Cool as a... breeze. This guy. Oh, none of these are lootable. What are you carrying in there? Who are you?
There you are. It took you a while. I was getting worried you wouldn't make it. I even realized that I didn't get a chance to introduce myself. I'm Caradoc, your savior. What kept you so long?
If it was a test, I better have passed. You sent me, even though you know what was there, didn't you? Yeah, that's true. You sent me even though you knew what was there, didn't you?
I had my suspicions. What I didn't expect was you walking back free of the sickness. So go on. What did you find in there?
Do we tell him or not tell him? I guess we tell him, because why not? I found King Arthur.
You found him. I'm truly sorry it turned out to be you.
Excuse me? That's not the response I was expecting. I was expecting awe or some kind of, gratitude. What are you talking about?
Well, it seems that the Red Priests managed to succeed in at least one of their experiments. You were able to go deep into the weirdness, survive, and even bring a piece of our king's soul back with you.
Wait,
I don't have to explain that this isn't something that happens every day. My job is to make sure it won't ever happen again. And this means you have to die. I'm truly sorry.
excuse me? Did you not do any
I'll
damage?
test your metal in combat.
Okay. Thank you so much, Caradoc. I needed that. Oh, feels so good.
I'm sorry, but that had to be done. It shouldn't leave any lasting damage.
So, not only did he know that King Arthur's soul was trapped in the weirdness, he didn't want anybody to come out with it and for it to be left there. What the hell is going on? This is, what's up with King Arthur? Why do you want to do that? Are you a good guy, bad guy? What did you just do?
I had to get rid of the parasite that infested you a moment ago. You've seen, no, you've felt what he's capable of. This power can't be unleashed on Avalon. Not again.
Wait, not again? Is he talking about the first time Arthur was around, or was he talking about what we presume was Arthur being resurrected like he mentioned? Countless deaths, right? Wait, did somebody keep bringing King Arthur back? What's he doing? Could you start making sense,
You
please?
found yourself in the middle of a mess that's been brewing for 600 years. Every single time things go down the shitter on this island, a bunch of cowards in Camelot bring our once and future king back from the dead. It's happened before. It will happen again. And soon. My journey, my mission, is to stop this from happening.
Ah, that explains the Countess' deaths. So, his own weak-willed subjects, or courtiers, or whatever, noblemen, are bringing him back every time things go bad. And that's a bad thing because whatever they do, Arthur does something much worse or causes things to go worse when he comes back. Because he's brought back with weirdness, right? And blood. I'm presuming that's what the black goo is. He's definitely being brought back using weirdness technology from the Four Dwellers. So rather than getting rid of the Red Plague and the weirdness, maybe it's amplifying it. So you just killed King Arthur?
No, but thanks to you, I finally destroyed a piece of him I couldn't have reached otherwise. And from where I stand, that's progress.
What do I have to do with all this?
What the Red Priests did to you must have been horrible. And yet, you've gained a unique ability to contain Arthur's powers within you. And what can be contained can be killed. That is why your assistance might be of help on my journey. My goal is to destroy King Arthur, to get rid of him, once and for all. There are pieces of his soul scattered across Avalon. I could use help in finding, collecting, and destroying them.
Interesting. Oh, and King Arthur was so cool with us. And why killing Arthur is so important to you?
He's the reason the world as we know it is coming to an end. Every time they resurrect him, the weirdness grows stronger. Soon it will cover all of Avalon, and nobody will survive that. I've been cleaning this mess for a long time now, and I truly wish for this nightmare to end.
You've been cleaning this mess for a long time. This isn't the first time you've been hunting the souls. What makes you think you'll succeed this time? And how exactly have you been going about your business? You realize you're just asking me for help right after you've attacked me.
I stand against the most powerful being Avalon has ever seen. This requires caution. What would you do were you in my place? Kindly ask your target if it wants to be killed. Please. And if you really must know, the spell I used on my sword couldn't have harmed you. I knew that, you were surprised, I got the upper hand, and now you're safe and sound. Can we leave this behind, or did I judge you incorrectly and you'd like to waste some more of our time and cry about it some more?
No, he's not wrong. It didn't harm us at all, apparently. What's your plan then?
The plan is to steal Excalibur, or at least what's hiding within that damned blade. A piece of our king is bound to it, and so it needs to be destroyed.
The sword symbol. Then we have to find his shield and helmet. Is it even possible to steal such an artifact?
We'll have to cross that bridge when we come to it.
Where is Excalibur now?
The sword is kept in the Horns of the South. It's a fortress, but if someone has this emblem, they can enter freely. Here, pin it to your clothes. If you decide to help me, you should get in without any issues. When you do, find the captain. Brendan's his name. He'll tell you the rest.
Captain Brendan. Have we heard his name before? Yes, we did. We heard his name with Ninian. The keeper, right? The priest, there's a note from a priest saying they couldn't save Ninian, the experimentation didn't work. Tell Brendan he didn't survive. So either they're in league with Brendan in doing what they're doing, or they're just telling us a made up story about the fact that Ninian didn't make it. We're gonna obviously help him, because what else are we gonna do? Let's go.
I have something to do first, but you should get some rest. Judging by the waves, the journey won't be pleasant. Set up a camp and get some sleep. Then we'll sail for the Horns of the South. Ah, and here, have some cobweb. Throw that into the fire and you'll be safe from the weirdness. Just in case I don't come back before nightfall.
Cobweb. Setting up a bonfire. From now on, whenever you like to rest, level up, or cook something, you can set up a bonfire in the game world. To do this, simply open the quick menu view. Okay. Whispers represent fragments of memory. Unlocked by your mysterious companion, you can discuss these with him by the campfire. Fragments of memory, sure thing, so we can... Wait. This King Arthur. I thought he was dead. And dead again. Points available, Arthur's memories available. Set a bonfire. So we can set a bonfire anywhere we want, apparently, right? Might as well do it right over here. Bonfire. Up arrow. Cool. Yeah, he's definitely around. Can't choose an option. Hello.
I should be gone. I should be gone. And yet, here we are. Whatever he tried, it must have failed. Something must have gone wrong. For him. For us, it was a stroke of luck.
Are you a parasite? I think the reason he survived is because of us. He said we were whatever the Red Priest did to us. Maybe they exposed us to the weirdness or something, and it changed us. To be able to contain him. I think it's also what protected Arthur from being killed. Do you know what happened?
I felt him strike. For a moment there was nothing. No weight, no voice, no self. Just silence. But then, you pulled me back, didn't you? Or have I never left?
Yeah, something to do with us. Caradoc hates you. He said you don't deserve to return.
Hatred, yes. That much I understood. But why? What did I take from him that he would go so far? He speaks as if he knows me, as if he has seen something I have not. And yet, I reach for it, and there is nothing.
So you don't know this Caradoc?
No. It seems that I should, but I don't. He knew me, spoke with certainty, with anger. But to me, he's a stranger. If he was a part of my past, then that past has been taken from me. I need to regain it.
You certainly do. So Caradoc is known to him and he knows Arthur. Interesting. What do you remember?
I don't... Not much. That isn't right. I should remember. I should. All I know is that I left my kingdom strong, prosperous. It should have grown. It must have flourished in my absence.
So we're off to steal Excalibur then, huh?
It seems so. If Caradoc is hunting for more pieces of my soul, we should definitely claim them first. When we do, I should grow stronger. I should remember. I should be whole. Let's go then, young one. Let's not waste any more time. I left my kingdom strong. It should have only grown stronger in my absence. And if something threatens it now, then I will see it restored.
He called him a parasite. If once we get all the fragments together, he hasn't got a body. He needs a body. Unless he can magically create a body himself. I feel like he's gonna take us over. I don't have a good feeling about this, by the way. I think we're good on cooking. Level up. Fuel. Restore our special power. Takes 10 cobwebs. How many do we have? 10 cobwebs. Yeah, it takes 10. We have 10. Probably hold off on using that then. Till we figure out how to get more. It also takes 10 fuel. New possibilities and hidden options. I mean, we have to do it once, right? Is this the right thing to do? 0 cobwebs. We can rest, we can level up, identify. Identify collected treasures to reveal their true value and power. I didn't know that was a thing. Alchemy. Oh. Let's make more health potions, I think. Does it say how many we have? Let's create some mana potions. There we go. I think we created a +2 mana potion. That'll do for now. Level up. Attribute points. Ooh. What do we want? Strength, melee damage, max stamina, armor, weight modifier, max health, encumbrance limit +10. Our current is 110. It'll go to 120. Attack speed, noise, and visibility. Our noise is at 97%. Drops down to 94%. So does that mean when we're sneaking, they'll hear us every time, right? If it's a 94% chance, there's a quite a high chance they'll hear us coming. This is what we actually need. Spirituality, spell power 1%, max mana 6, mana regen 0.30. Spell power goes from 110 to 111, 1% makes sense. Mana regen from 217 to 247, that's pretty significant. Mana from 46 to 52. Crafting bonus, weak spot damage, stamina mana cost, Price of soul goods 20%. Oh, what's the stamina and mana cost? -1%. Where's that showing up? Sneak damage, critical damage, magic critical chance 2%. Okay, looks like we need everything, to be honest with you, but we're gonna first focus on this first, just so we can have the mana regen, more mana, spell power. Done. Lock it in. 1 point available. We have strength, endurance, dex, spirituality, perception, and practicality. Unarmed combat. Unarmed attacks deal 20% more damage. Killing with fists increases attack speed by 20% for 5 seconds. Opponents with more than 80% of max health take 40% more damage from fists. Not a bad skill tree, fists. We're not going to be doing unarmed, we are using one-armed. Then we have general. What can we do with one-armed? Attacks with one-armed weapons are stronger by 10%. Unending Assault. Increased damage for each consecutive one-handed weapon hit by 1% up to 5%. Hits against the same enemy within 5 seconds of each other resets on hitting a different enemy. That could be pretty useful. Strikes of Luck. Hits against the same enemy within 5 seconds of each other resets on hitting different enemies. Increases critical chance for each consecutive hit by 1% up to 5%. Same thing. Having a free offhand decreases the stamina cost of parrying by 50%. Don't care about parrying. Heavy attacks with one-handed weapons. Excuse me. Heavy attacks with one-handed weapons reduces a target's stamina by 5% of the inflicted damage. That could be very useful. Stun. Heavy attacks with one-handed weapons have a 5% chance to stun. Heavy attacks while wielding 2 weapons cost 20% less stamina. Dual wielding. Fighting with 2 weapons of the same type increases attack speed, and blocking while dual wielding blocks 10% more damage. Fighting with 2 weapons of different types increases physical damage by 20%. And this is Unstoppable Momentum. Reduces stamina cost for each consecutive one-handed hit by 2% up to 10%. And Invigorating Dance increases chance for each consecutive one-handed hit to restore full stamina by 2% up to 10%. You know what? One-handed isn't bad. What about the general tree? 1 second. Alright, so we've got Godly Physique, increases melee damage by 5%. I think that's pretty straightforwardly good. Then we have Executioner. Staggering enemies take 30% increased damage. Staggered enemies take 30% increased damage. Weapons of Great Heft. Increases physical damage by 2% for each point of your weapon's weight. Interesting. Last Stand. When below 30% health, increase melee damage by 30%. Reckless Frenzy. When below 30% health, gain 30% attack speed. And Deadly Fury. Increases your physical damage by 1% for every 5% of missing health. Cool. Maybe you take 1 point for 5% damage increase. It looks like you put more points into it. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 slots available. Endurance. Wielding shields, not our concern. Health. Increases max health by 5%. Increase your damage by 1% for every 10 points of missing max health. For every 10 points of health you are missing, your attack speed is increased by 1%. Each enemy killed increases your damage by 5% up to 50% resets the counter. Each enemy killed increases your damage by 5%. That looks good. Each enemy killed increases your max stamina by 5 up to 50. Up to 30. Healing resets the counter. These two look like they could be really good. All three of these. And stamina. Gain 7 max stamina. Straight away. Taking damage instantly restores 2% of max stamina. Oh. When you have full stamina, deal 10% more damage. You know, as a mage, that could be really good. If we stay far and not take any damage. And actually not take any, use any stamina. Full restored stamina causes you to take 15% less damage. I think I like this tree. Killing an enemy instantly restores 10% of your max stamina. Overexerted, receiving 10% less damage when exerted. Depleted stamina prevents you from performing any actions. So. Staggered enemy stamina is depleted, preventing them, blah blah. After staggering enemy, restore 20 stamina. Increase max stamina by 10%. This is all the stamina tree then. Cool. I like it. I like it a lot. Parry, we don't care. Attack speed, we do care. Increase attack speed by 2%. Reduce the time it takes to change weapons by 50%. Increases attack speed by 10% for 5 seconds after killing an enemy. Onslaught increases attack speed for each consecutive hit by 1% up to 5%. Then we have your basic agility movements, right? Dash costs 20% less stamina. Oh yeah, I think we might want to put some points into that. And add one more long dash. Maybe we want to put 2 points into this tree. Dash is regen 20% faster. Sliding slows down time for 2 seconds. How do you slide? Is that dashing? Same thing? Okay, so the movement tree in Dex might be worth looking into. Don't care about bows. Spirituality, now we're talking. Wands and cubes. Cubes. What are cubes? Soul cubes and wands increase spell power by 15% when equipped. Oh. Increase spell power by 15%. That's pretty huge. Wands have 1.5% stronger effects. 17% chance to restore 50% of spells mana cost when equipped. Wands grant 10% mana shield when equipped. Killing an enemy increases effects of wands by 10% for 10 seconds. Soul cubes have 1.3 stronger effects. When charging soul cubes, there's a 10% chance to gain an additional charge. Activating soul cubes increases mana regen by 20%. What are soul cubes? Kind of curious about those. That sounds good. Summoning. You can summon. Each active summon increases your mana regen by 5%. Reduce the amount of mana reserved by summons by 10%. Oh. To take a chunk of your mana pool. So you summon them, your chunk of mana pool decreases. Like in games like the Avalon Oblivion, right? Reducing the amount of mana reserved by summons by 10%. Summon limit is increased to 4. So what, you can summon up to 3? No way. Whenever a summon dies, you and your other summons restore 10% of max health. Your summon gains health regen equal to 10% of your mana regen. Whenever a summon dies, your other summons gain 75% attack speed for 10 secs. When you deal a killing blow, your summons regain 10% of max health and their physical damage is increased by 50% for 10 seconds. That's huge. Each point in spirituality increases your summon's max health and damage by 5% but increases summon spells mana cost by 7%. Each active summon increases your spell power by 5%. Looks like that summoning could be a viable thing. Combat. Your spell power is increased by 10%. After you cast a spell, your next spell will the lower base mana cost is 25% increased chance of a critical hit. At a lower base mana cost. After you cast a spell, your next spell with a higher base mana cost deals 50% more damage. So you need to equip 2 spells, one that's high and one that's low. Grab these 2 and then cast them in sequence, depending upon what you want. Critical spell hits reduce target stamina by 10% of damage dealt. Spells have a 20% higher chance to stun enemies when dealing damage. Dealing elemental damage applies corresponding elemental status build-up. Each enemy afflicted by elemental status increases corresponding damage type by 10%. Elemental damage is 50% stronger against targets with full health. Excess damage from a killing blow is dealt to nearby enemies. What's the general tree? Gain 10 max mana. Oh. Mana regen is doubled outside of combat. Movement speed multiplier increases spell power by the same amount. Movement speed penalty while casting a spell is 50% lower, but uses up stamina. Max health is increased by 10% of your max mana. Regen 2% of max mana per second for each dead body nearby. Oh. That could be really useful. When an enemy dies near you, they leave their mana essence, which can be collected to restore 30 mana. Receiving damage creates a magic feedback explosion. Receiving damage, okay. Dealing 50% of max mana as magical damage in 8 meters around you can only happen once every 30 seconds. Restore 10% of your max mana after killing an enemy with a critical hit. Critical hit with a spell restores 25% of mana cost. And finally, when below 30% of mana, increase spell power by 50%. Nice. Okay, I think we're going to just put a single point into gain 10 max mana. Maybe. Or actually, no, more damage. The quicker we can damage them, the better, right? So what's the perception? Stealth. Decrease noise by 20%. Oh, this is a quicker way of doing that. Okay. Attacks against blinded enemies are always critical. Need to figure out how to blind them. Increase sneak damage by 50%. Every enemy within 50 meters radius that is not in combat increases sneak damage by 15%. Sneak attacks stun enemies, and taking damage, lethal damage, makes you invisible. Taking lethal damage makes you invisible for 5 seconds instead of killing you. Can only happen once every 240 seconds. Yeah, I think so. I think we want that. But we need 2 points into that. Okay. Daggers. Backstabbing daggers have a 33% chance of increased chance to be critical. Increase your attack speed by 7% when you have a dagger equipped. Critical damage. We'll look into daggers when we need to. I think we're good on that front. Critical hits. Increase critical chance by 2%. Critical hits have a 20% chance to fully restore your stamina. That could work for every class. Every time you land a critical hit, you gain 50% damage reduction against the next hit you suffer. Practicality healing. Food regens 10% more health. For 2 seconds after taking damage, your next hit will heal you for 5% of your max health. Really? Increase incoming healing by 10%. Resting gives you a random blessing, increasing any one of your statistics. That could be really good. Max health by 5%. Crafting and trading. There's crafting in this game. Selling items is 20% more profitable. You have a 10% chance to create an additional dish when crafting food. Special dishes have 50% more potent effects. Potions require 50% less alcohol. Potions last twice as long as on you. Fueling your campfire with ethereal coppers is 50% cheaper. You know what? That would be really handy. From 10 to 5, that's significant. Have a 50% chance to recycle a single resource when crafting. You can craft arrows. You can craft weapons and armors at a campfire. Are you kidding me? You no longer craft weak items, so only strong items. That's good. Crafted items have reduced weight by 1 level. Okay, we can see ourselves dumping some points into there. Statuses. If an enemy has an active status on them, they take 10% more damage. More damage against debuffs, fine. Armor. Increases ammo value of your equipment by 2%. Increases armor weight thresholds by 5%. Really? So you could even wear medium armor, maybe, for example, and still be in the light category, right? Armor weight thresholds. 1 extra armor. Deal additional 20% of your armor as damage when attacking with melee weapons. You have 2% chance to negate all incoming damage. Your damage negation chance is increased by ×2 when having light equip load, and by 1.5% when having medium or heavy equip load. Really? Endurance increases your melee damage by 1% per point. Receiving melee damage returns 25% of it back to the attacker. Wait. Receiving melee damage returns 25% of it back to the attacker? Is there any reason not to take that? Gain up to 10% damage reduction depending upon your missing health. Okay, first point. Combat. Let's just get a 10% damage increase. Changes can be easily undone. Are you sure? Yes. Yes, I'm sure. We're close to leveling up soon too. What time is it? 19:28. Let's wait till morning. Seven o'clock will be just fine. Alchemy increased. Oh, made a decent amount of potions. +2s and 3s. Okay, let's save and actually end up leaving this episode. I did promise we were going to leave this island by today, if nothing else. Caradoc, about King Arthur.
Ready? Hop on the boat. Ready? Hop on the boat.
I guess we can't tell him. It didn't work. Many years ago, King Arthur and his subjects had led to Avalon. We already know about that.
The sea was restless, waves slamming against the hull as you left the Island Asylum behind. Caradoc's boat cut through the black waters, its course set for Avalon's shores. Then the deep stirred. A shudder ran through the vessel from neither wind nor tide, but from something far below. A presence, ancient and watching. And then it struck. The boat lurched violently, wood splintering as the sea itself rose in fury. A shadow moved beneath the surface, vast, coiling, inescapable. The next wave swallowed everything. Darkness took you. Salt filled your lungs, and then light. The crash of waves, the cold kiss of wet sand. You were alive. The sea had spared you, but not without a cost.
What's the cost? Looks like we reached the mainland. Is that where we came from? No. There's no light source there. Somebody's standing over there. What happened to Caradoc? Looks like we need to go in that direction. West. Is there no... Wait, what is that? Is that a ship? Crab. Sorry, my friend. I mean, no crabs. Sorry, I'm just kind of rude. Just need some food. Nothing we got in that time. Sorry, rest in peace. What do we have here? So cool. A lesser rogue. Coats weapons, okay. Sorry, we're not being malicious, just need the food. That should be sufficient for a while. Right, anything inside, anything else? Potato? Short sword? Bread? I feel like we're being led away to a trap. Apples? Flame resin? Cool. Do you think we can get there? I wanna try. And I think there's another rock. Is that a rock or a ship? So many questions. This is a very stupid idea, let's try it. I'm trying to get my bearings. The water's actually pretty deep here. Will they allow me to go that far? What is that? Looks like a big massive ship, right? Is that just a rock? Getting closer. Look at the water effects. Can I see? There it is. No, it's definitely some sort of structure. Is this a terrible mistake? I'm so sorry. Am I not supposed to be doing this? Wasn't there another rock here close by? Actually, isn't there any sort of map? Oh, hold on. We've got a little thingamajig now at the top. Are we getting any closer to whatever that is? There definitely isn't a map on. There is a map now. Hold on. Where did you come from? We started from here, but... Oh. There are a couple of islands this way though. Do you think we should turn back?
You swam beyond the breakers, where the sea stretched endless and empty. No boat, no shore, only the abyss below. Then the water stirred. Not with tide or wind, but with something vast and aware. A presence older than the gods, lurking where no light has ever reached. You caught a glimpse of shifting scales, of something impossibly vast. Then the water closed over you, and you were gone.
What did we do? Wow. That is so cool. I guess we discovered something. That was so cool. Light of the menace is fading without the end of witness was... What was this thing? Okay, so whatever we're seeing there, we're not going there. However, there's this island. Let's go take a look at these. I am really impressed with that. The big massive ancient creature comes back. Wait, there's a question mark over here. think I see a shipwreck. Cool, cool, cool. Actually, there's a flag on top of that rock too. What is that? Survivor? There's a enemy? Wreck of Andraste. Andraste Dragon Age. Oh. Brindlewin? I think he's dead. Fire damage got him, I think. Oh. I think he's dead now. Personal diary of Captain Lex. Aegis of Retribution. What is this? Fire arrows, cool. Where did our little friend go? Shoot, we're over encumbered. Okay, hold on. Oh look, it tells you what it is. Crafting region. Consumable. Aegis of Retribution. 12 to 16 brackets 1 damage. 80 to 48 block. 30% of the parry damage is dealt to the attacker. Oh, it's a shield. 5 strength, 7 endurance. Ooh, cool. Personal diary of Captain Lex. 12th of Hawthorn Moon. Waters are strange. Although we don't make long journeys, our recent sailings were unbearably prolonged, as the sea currents do not favour us and our dear Andraste. I thought I knew these waters like the back of my hand, and yet even an old sea wolf can be surprised, or something's in the air. Then the next day, 13th of Hawthorn Moon, as the wind howls and roared, dark clouds gathered over us. The storm has knocked us off course. We'll hit the rocks. If we are where I suspect we are, then we are lucky in all this misery. There should be a few caves not too far away. With the rest of the surviving crew, we should be able to drag the cargo there. Pity about the Andraste though. The cargo? What's your cargo? 10 gold for 10 weight. You know what? That doesn't sound like something we want to keep. Gonna drop that. 75 gold for one weight. Now we're talking. So 113. Let's take a look, see. Sort. How do we sort? Left stick. Quality, price. Price. 75, 50, good. Hammer 12 for 1.7, 10 for 1.0. Hey, we have a torch. When did we pick this up? A broken wooden club, we can drop this. Okay, 110. Two-handed. 35 for 2.8. 16, we need that. 14 for 2.7. 18. Let's hold on to those. Five gold, but they don't weigh very much. 100. 30 gold. 20. 20 for this too. That's a good amount of money. They weigh less than nothing. Nah, I think we're good on that front. Not selling any of these. Crafting, you can stay. How much do you weigh? 0.2, 0.0. Oh, hardly nothing at all. Appreciate that. That's a really nice touch. They made all that stuff really easy to carry. Same with the books and letters. Other, what is all this? 600 gold for a pearl necklace. Garbage. 13 gold, that's not bad. Okay, we can get rid of these jars. Garbage. $106, that's not bad. Not great. Let's go take a look at that corpse. Not that corpse. Looks like whatever cargo they said they were carrying, they transported to a cave nearby. Problem is, we can't actually... Oh, hello. Found him. Monster blood, brindlewood. Wooden doll. Oh, sorry little buddy. Oh shoot. No, no, no. Hey, cool, leveled up. Is there any sort of fast travel in this game? Because we would like to come back. But we need to find a merchant or somewhere to get rid of our stuff. Ring of protection. Armor by 1, nice. Cloak of retribution. Excuse me. Hey, we got another status tree. Optimal. Would you look at that? Taking damage increases lifesteal by 2% for 30 seconds. Lifesteal. From a spell, or do we just automatically get lifesteal? 2 endurance, 3 practicality. Oh. We can get there though. Okay, we can put some points into these. Not a problem. Meteorite. Wait. There's no cave, right? He just presumed there would be a cave. What is that? Wait, did we totally bypass this? This was what we were aiming for. Hello. Summon Keeper. Village Healer's Road. What is that? Silent Weaver. We're finding things all over the place. Should we equip this? Saying something, we've got something, this thing, right? Silent Weaver, what is it? Wand. 12 to 14, 13 to 15 damage. Takes 14 stamina, 50 block. Reduces mana cost by 15%. Are you kidding? Ooh. I like it. Oh, so you use it just like a melee weapon. Hang about. 12 to 14, 11 to 13 to 15. Oh yeah, we don't need the daggers anymore. Now we're not equipped with that weapon, right? If we switch over to these, 52 mana. $48 mana. $50 mana. But this costs how much? 5 mana. Ah, maybe we're doing it wrong. Hold on. Go this way. $50 mana. Has to be attached to the wand. This is so cool. Yeah, I think it might be better to equip it with the blood transfusion spell. So it should reduce our transfusion for healing purposes, right? Hopefully. Thank you so much. Are we over encumbered? We are. Shoot. That's fine. Five gold. What's the lowest gold amount we have? 5, right? Let's get rid of these. Oh, they weigh nothing. You can go. And get rid of some of these. Keep one red leather priest boot. 110. Get rid of some of these. No, that's 15. Baskets. Get rid of these. Only worth 5 gold. One 9. Can we get it to 108? We can. Is it nighttime? Looks like it's night. There was a structure here we saw, right? Jeez, I can barely see anything. Actually, where's the cargo? Wait, what the heck is this? What is going on? I want to take a look at that flag that was on here. Why is the music being so ominous? Alright, we can't climb up. I'm not sure where the captain took his loot. The cargo. He definitely mentioned cargo. We can hole up in the caves. You know what? Maybe they took a boat. The ship sank, but maybe the boat didn't. Or I have no clue what's going on here. Do we have a quest for him? Best letter we found. Not really. We'll come back to it. We know where the ship is. Once we get rid of our stuff, we'll try to look for wherever he placed that cargo. Unless he'd never even made it, but who knows. No, it's a quest related thing because his diary was orange, but it didn't initiate a quest. Maybe we came here too early? Probably, right? Alright, I'm gonna just stay put. We'll come back next episode and we'll try to get back. Or we can just... You know what? We could probably just rest. We can also level up, right? There we go. So we need 1 endurance, 2 in practicality. So let's increase our carry weight while we try to get that cloak on us. Confirm. Next up, do we want to stay with spirituality? If we stick on the same node, your spell power increased by 10%. Further 10%. Critical spells. Healing elemental damage applies corresponding elemental status. You know what? Where's that spell? We need to put 2 points into something to give us... It was in endurance, wasn't it? No. The one that gives us a lethal... If we take a lethal hit, we survive. It was here, stealth. Taking lethal damage makes you invisible for 5 seconds instead of killing you. That sounds like a really good thing to have. And we also get decreased noises on our way to that. Perfect. Okay. Do we want to rest? You know, we'll decide tomorrow when we come back. Next episode. Not tomorrow. Sounds like a plan, right? Sounds like a plan. Wow, things are really happening right now. So interesting. Right. What is this light? It decreases as you get closer. It doesn't decrease, look. It's... Hold on a second. Yeah, it's tied to us. It's a ring of protection, isn't it? From King Arthur, right? Against the weirdness, maybe, right? That's what's happening right now. I think so. I think that we're right in the middle of the weirdness right now. And King Arthur is really actually protecting us. But it's protecting us from being affected. Doesn't mean that their enemies aren't around us or they can't get in. Okay, cool. I think that's exactly what's happening. Yeah, see? Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we'll be back next episode. Thank you so much for joining us. Sorry it was a bit slow and meandering in the middle, especially when we're going through the skill trees. But what can you do? Have a good one. Thank you so much. Until next time, take care. Goodbye, goodbye, and goodbye.